Hi there. I'm Jamie Rice. I'm the developer of the holistic science of Poli-Si. It's an acronym for policing science, systems, thought, and consciousness. We teach from the perspective of psychology, neuroscience, systems mechanics, multidimensional physics, philosophy, and spirituality. We combine all of those different dimensions, and we teach you how to operationalize consciousness. I'm working on a series right now called Convergence or Sovereignty because that's our stark reality. So now more than ever, it's very important to take full control over the mind, the brain, heart, nervous system, and your free will choice. So, at this point, those of you who understand that we're interfacing with pervasive fields, it's very important to organize your mind. So we teach a self-governing, active learning, defense and response model of thought processed through an active listening, self-propagating, non-dual somatic program language. So all of the answers that we're seeking are found within the human personality. And by studying our awareness, perceptions, intentions, motivations, and behaviors, we can sort of break down the process in which we're going to be teaching you, ultimately with the end result being to heal trauma. But this workshop, this series of workshops is going to basically be focused on the foundations of building sensory, spatial, temporal perception, because really that's what is necessary. So this is the cultivation of creating mind, brain, heart, nervous system, free will coherence through thinking about your thinking, developing a plan, organizing your mind, coming into the body, building sensory awareness, spatial awareness, and temporal perception to understand what you're interacting and interfacing with. So we do a lot of nervous system work through recursive spiraling. We resonance and neural map polarity. So ultimately what we're doing is healing polarity within ourself, which is dissonance, which is entropy. And we're coming up with a method of thought that can help you organize and stay in alignment with what we call the phi-born mind. And it's accessed through bridging your consciousness into higher fields. So we're basically talking about field mechanics here. And I'd like to invite you to these workshops. They're a free energy exchange. We welcome all collaboration. I also would like to note that if anyone comes into this field and they are not in alignment with truth, transparency, coherence, and authenticity, you will not fare well here. We're no nonsense. This is a pure field where we are focusing on human rights, particularly neural, cognitive, anatomical rights. This is about self-governing, sovereignty, reconnecting with your innate architecture. And we do that through consciousness studies and biofield mechanics. So I personally would like to invite you. This is very difficult work, healing polarity, because we're basically healing our separation from source. Duality is sort of like a mind control, and polarity is manipulation. But we've been conditioned within this model of thought. But we're going to break consciousness down. We're going to show you how the mind thinks in past and future thinking patterns, where we're going to connect you with your feelings, get to the belief behind the feeling, the emotion behind the belief and the feeling, and then the structure behind that, so you can identify what we consider to be organic or inorganic. So anyway, I look forward to growing through this process. I do have a major fear of speaking in public, so this is really pushing me out of my comfort zone. But I hope you'll join me. I've got other videos on YouTube in my playlist, the targeted individual workshops. It's about 14 workshops where we sort of build out this foundation that I'm also presenting here through another format, where we actually break down the mechanics of the mind, how consciousness does function and flow innately, and how it's been rerouted into these systems that are inorganic. But we don't know that because we've been living this way for however many years. But moving on, building better systems, trusting that there's a higher order plan, not relying on external systems for those plans, relying on ourselves. We are the ones that are coming to save ourselves. Each person has a very important role to play. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're moving forward in a positive direction towards sovereignty. So again, I will keep everyone posted on the start date, but it will be within the next few weeks. Thank you so much.